What's up, everybody? This is Ruben here. This is another boxing video, right? I'm going to talk about Mike Tyson and some of these weird stats I dug up, right? I was doing some research on him on this because of the upcoming Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight that he's going to be doing November 28th, 2020 at Staples Center. There's going to be a whole bunch of other people on the undercard, but there's another video for that, right? I made a video about that too, but let's just jump right into it, right? But first, like, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. Hit me in the comments, give it a follow, please. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. But okay, so he started 18 years old and 249 days, and this guy just started on a torrid pace. This guy was on fire from the beginning. An 18-year-old kid started his pro career, and he just kept winning and knocking people out and knocking people out. I mean, let's just look at it, dude. In March of 1985, he, all the way until November 22nd of 86, that's not even a year and a half later. Well, I think it's about a year and a half later, 18 months, right? He's 28-0 at this point, and he just won his first title, right? How crazy is that? He's only 20 years and 145 days old. This guy was on a torrid pace. Mike Tyson was on fire. But here, check this out. Here, look at this interesting stat about how these fights, I don't know if this could happen anymore, right? This kid goes out and he fights he fights on July of 86. He beats a Lorenzo Boyd, right? Beats him in 2 rounds, right? Then 15 days later, he beats Marvis Fraser, right? He beats him in the first round, knocks him out July 26, 1986, right? Then in just 20 days later, he goes on a 10-rounder with Jose Ribalta, knocks him out, or technical knockout, right? Probably knocked him down 4 or 5 times. That went 10 rounds, okay? Now, August 17th of 86, just September 6th of 86, he fights again. So this guy fights 4 times in such a close proximity of time, and one of those fights was a 10-rounder because he was done with the restrictive nature of your boxing. You know, you have to fight so many fights, then you get, you have 6-round fights and 8-round, 10-round. So it just keeps going up, right? But more importantly, Mike Tyson was on such a hot streak, hot pace. He was such on a torrid pace of fighting that it was almost inevitable. Nobody could have predicted it because they thought he was unbeatable, but he kind of burned himself out. He fought so fast that he was electrifying. Everybody wanted to see him fight, and the money just kept rolling in. So another interesting fact, right? He retained the WBA, WBC, and IBF titles. That's 3 title belts. In August 1 of 87, he beat Tony Tucker, right? So he basically defended 3 belts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, until he lost to Buster Douglas on February 1 of 1990. That's very difficult to do in the heavyweight world, that you have somebody like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury doing it now, but that goes to show you the level and quality of fighter that Mike Tyson was, and he was fighting at such a torrid pace. Boxers now fight at a clip about once or twice a year. This guy was fighting every 3 months, 6 months. They were trying to get him out there as much as possible, because back in the day, if you don't remember, a weird statistic is that we were paying $100 now, $100 back in those days, and you know what that translates to? About $250 to watch him fight on a pay-per-view. That's crazy. Today's dollars would be about $250 to watch him fight, and people were shelling that out with no problem at all. There was 0 complaints about it. Weird stats, weird numbers. This guy's pay-per-view rate was the highest I've ever seen so far. $100 is nothing for him back in the day, even though it was $100, but in today's dollars, it's tremendous. So anyways, I thought this was an interesting stats. I wanted to share with you guys when I started digging this up. I was looking at it with my dad, and we were talking about this. He didn't know about any of this stuff either. He's a big boxing fan. But anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching or listening. It's much appreciated. Bye.